Vasudevaya. Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata-sevayā bhagavati uttama-shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtaki आराध्यो भगवान् व्रजेशतनयस्तद्धाम वृन्दावनम् रम्या काचिदुपासना व्रजवधू वर्गेण वा कल्पिता श्रीमद्भागवतं प्रमाणममलं प्रेमः पुमार्थो महान् श्रीचैतन्यमहाप्रभुर्मतमिदं तत्रादरनापर नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear Vaishnavas, thank you so much for joining in this auspicious Purushottam month. Today is the day 2 of the Purushottam Adhik Mas. In the morning, 7:30 a.m., we're reciting the 15th chapter of the Gita. And in the evening, 7:30, for most days, except for the travels, we'll try to recite the Bhagavatam, the regular reading which we are doing. So we are reading Canto 10, Chapter 47, entitled The Song of the Bee, the Brahmara Gita. The song is over. Then now Uddhava is giving the message to the gopis. So that's what we were reading last. As a person just arisen from sleep may continue to meditate upon a dream, even though it is illusory, so be the agency of the mind. By the agency of the mind, one meditates on the sense objects which the senses cannot then obtain. Therefore, one should become fully alert and bring the mind under control. Etadanta samamnayo yoga sankhyaṁ manishinaham tyagastapodamash satyam samudranta ivapaga. Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. According to the intelligent authorities, this is the ultimate conclusion of all the Vedas, as well as all the practice of yoga, sankhya, renunciation, austerity, sense control, and truthfulness, just as the sea is the ultimate destination of all the rivers. So what is that ultimate conclusion? Basically, to be alert, to bring the mind under control, and thereby bring the senses under control. The control of mind, etat antaha, that is the conclusion of all the Sankhya. Tyaga, tapo, dhamma, satyam. The sea is the ultimate destination of all the rivers. So basically all these activities, renunciation, austerity, etc., whatever we are doing, it is to help us to become a better devotee, to help us to control our mind and senses. So what are the rivers in this case, and what is the ocean? All these are the rivers. And what is the ocean? This is the ocean. This bring mind under control. Think of Kṛṣna. Always remember Kṛṣna. Bring the mind under control. It's hard, but through as what are the two things Kṛṣna says to control mind in 6.35? By detachment and suitable practice. Anyone knows that verse? 635. Asanchayam mahabāho mana durnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairāgyena cha griyate. By suitable practice and detachment. So for the gopis, this means that as one transcends material existence by controlling the mind, similarly, you can transcend the pain of separation from me by mind control. It is the uncontrolled mind that makes you perceive your association with me as illusory, even though it is real. So Uddhava is saying, basically, if you control your mind, you'll not feel the pain of separation. Right? That's what Uddhava is advising here, giving again more knowledge. Next verse, text 34, anyone?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I can try Prabhu. Hare Krishna devotees. Yatvaham bhavatanam vai dhure varte priyo drusham manasa sanni karsartham mad anudhyana kamyaya. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada disciple Srila Prabhupada ki jai. But the actual reason why I, the beloved object of your sight, have stayed far away from you is that I wanted to intensify your meditation upon me and thus draw your mind closer to me. Hare Krishna. Purport Prabhuji. Sometimes that which is close to our eyes is far from our heart and mind, and conversely, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Although apparently going far away from the gopis, Lord Krishna was bringing them close to him on the spiritual platform. Yeah. So here they were having in the separation from Lord Krishna gopis. So that's what it's mentioned about the separation. Vipralamba Bhaav, the love in the form of Vipralamba Bhaav. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, we can't hear you, Prabhuji.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was mute. Sometimes too far, but very close to the heart and mind. And sometimes converse. That means the physical distance is more, but distance in the heart is less. Thinking about that person, that object of love. And this can be experienced in this world also to some extent. In fact, I was in a class recently on marriage, family relationships, etc. And his Grace Kalakanta Prabhu was explaining this Sunday in the class that even in any relationships, a healthy distance helps to nurture the relationship. Even if it's husband-wife, that some space helps them to value each other better. Otherwise, the famous quote, familiarity breeds contempt. Which is too close to our eyes is far, like our eyelids. Eyelids are technically very close, but sometimes we may forget their value. So Uddhava is saying that actually the reason why Krishna went or is staying away from you is to intensify your meditation. And think about, let's say, if something is given to us easily or cheaply, will we value it? For example, imagine this is golden color. Okay, it's like a TV remote or fan remote actually. Looks like this is not white, it is like golden color. And I tell you, oh, this is a present for you. This is solid gold. And it is for that matter. It's not plastic. We won't value it. The solid gold may be $10,000, 50,000. I don't know how much it will cost to get this much solid gold, but it won't be cheap for sure. But if someone gives us like casually, we'll think it's cheap. Oh, it must be some plastic, or it must be gold plated. It must be like $20, $30. Otherwise, why would he give me $50,000 worth of gift? Who is, no one does that. Therefore, same applies to pure bhakti also. Sometimes people ask, why Krishna does not give us pure bhakti easily? Because even if he does, we'll not value it. Is it not? One has to be ready, one has to be prepared. One has to have that yearning, that hankering, laulyam, iti mulyam. Otherwise, one will take cheaply. Like Narad Muni. Narad Muni was ready to take Kailash. Kailash, come, I'll take you back home. He said, no, what will I do? I have things to do. And he was serious. Like Narad Muni was serious. He really wanted to take. And that's the best thing. A pure guru, a pure representative of the God, coming to take in a pure way to back home back. What could be higher than that? But he did not value it. Sometimes we see pure devotees may be giving Krishna Katha, but no one wants to hear. Some Tom, Dick, Harry is doing some TV show, pop show, hero, heroine, $1,000 people will give to go and buy the ticket and see what silly things they are doing. This is the illusion we are in. So, long story short, we should try to value what we have received. Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavanaji Guru Krishna Prasada Pai Bhakti Lata Vij. Now, we may also have received by the causeless mercy of Guru and Krishna this pure process of bhakti, which is the rarest of the rare diamonds. But how many of us really value that? How many of us really feel the gratitude? How many of us long for that? That's something we need to introspect. So we should value before it is taken up. Mind is such like until it goes away, we don't value. We value what we don't have. When we have time, we don't have money, we value money. But then we get money, but we don't value family. But then we have money, but the family is not there. Then we value them. Oh, my parents are gone. But then we ignore the health, we take that cheaply, we value money. Then we realize, oh my God, health, I have missed on the health. Is it not everyone's story? We value what we don't have. Which is close, we don't value. So something to consider, something to think about. If someone is happy and grateful with what they have, that's the biggest thing, biggest quality. Because if they're not happy with what they don't have, if they're not happy with what they have, they'll never be happy even if they get the three worlds as per Devs. Any other thoughts, comments here? So Vishwanath Chakravarti.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes,
Hare Krishna devotees. Yes, Prabhuji is very nice and very practical. We should be always grateful and we should value the whatever we have and everything. We should value it. It's very nice, Prabhuji. Always remember. We should. It's for me, Prabhuji. I should always remember all those.
Thank you. Thank you for your reflection. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur adds a little bit more here. He's saying that you are giving basically this Brahma Gyan and all these stuff. But can it cure the grave disease of Krishna Prema? Did those doctors ever research this disease? You're saying that this is going to cure, this Brahma Gyan is going to cure. But in Vraja, there is no room for Brahma Gyan because they have been drinking from the birth the nectar of Krishna's beauty. If someone is drinking the nectar of Krishna's beauty, why will they drink the neem sap of Brahma Gyan? So poetic. Neem sap means neem ka kadwa juice. If you have nice, healthy, wonderful mango lassi or mango shake or mango juice, who will want to drink neem juice? No one. So gopis have been drinking Krishna's beauty from the birth. After learning the science of medicine from Sandipani Muni, Krishna has taught you and then sent to us with this herbal cure to relieve the great fever of prema. Krishna learned medical science also in the 64 skills. Now, can you be our messenger, Uddhava, and take this medicine back to the sender, that is Krishna? Drinking it, Krishna will extinguish his fever of prema from us. Make sure that no trace of fever remains. What fever? Prema. The fever of prema. And if you have no such herb with you, then what can be done? No torrents of rain that will put out a forest fire, extinguish the fire of lightning. If we find within Krishna's message something a little favorable to us, is that his intention or is it just an accident? We cannot place any faith in him. So Uddhava says, oh ladies, please listen to me with attention. I have brought you another message apart from the knowledge of Brahman. Uddhava related Krishna's statements that I who am so attractive to your eyes and now situated far away from them is simply out of my desire to increase your meditation on me. By that meditation, your minds are drawn to me. Therefore, I'm very close to your minds. So basically, if someone is far, but the person is thinking about that, so that person is close. On the contrary, someone is close, but someone is not interested or thinking about that person, so someone is very far. Far but close, close but far. You gopis are extremely attractive to my eyes. Since you are now far from my eyes, please remain near to my mind. Thus it is deduced that an object of attraction is far from the mind when it is in the vicinity of one's eyes, and near the mind when it is far from the eyes. As we were talking about, like we value what we don't have, right? So which one would you prefer? Interesting question, is it not? And that is our whole parampara. Our parampara is of Viraha. Krishna, when will you give me darshan? Krishna, when will that day come when I'll be able to purely call Krishna? Krishna, when will my mind be under control? So all our acharyas are not praying in this mood. Oh, I'm always thinking of Krishna. Oh, Krishna is next to me. Oh, I'm a great devotee. I am my senses are. No, like Vira, when, kabe habe, edina, kab aayega wo din? When will that day come? And I'll purely call. When will that day come? I'll put garland to Krishna. So Viraha Bhaav is very prominent in Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. Okay, text 35. Anyone wants to read? Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I can read.
Yes, Mataji, please.
यथा दुरचरे पृष्ठे मन आविश्य वर्तते स्त्रीणां च न तथा चेतः सन्निकृष्टे अक्षिगोचरे. Translation by the disciples of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. When her lover is far away, a woman thinks of him more than when he is present before her. Purport. According to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti, the same holds true for men who become more absorbed in thinking of a beloved woman when she is far away than when she is present before their eyes.
Any comments, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, I understand this. I really like how you said that our parampara is of Viraha. And I also remember that Krishna told the Brahmana wives that physical proximity to me does not increase devotion, but thinking about me. He said a few things, looking at my worshipping my or looking at my deity, like having darshan of my deity form, thinking about me, listening about me, reading about me, talking about me, is how you become dear to me.
Excellent, excellent connection, Mataji. Thank you. In the Gopi Gita also he speaks in the Brahmana Samvad. So very nice, Brahmana Patni Samvad. So we covered that far but near, near but far. Mind can do anything. Next verse, yes, Ruby Mataji, want to read?
Yes, Prabhuji. Maya आवेश्य मनः कृष्णं विमुक्ता से सवृत्तियत् अनुस्मरन्त्यो मां नित्यम् अचिरान् माम् उपस्यतः. Translation by the disciple of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Because your minds are totally absorbed in me and free from all other engagement, you remember me always, and so you will very soon have me again in your presence. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Very cool. The gopis are always totally absorbed. Total absorption. You see this in Krishna. Maya Vishyamana. You remember this? Krishna says this. Maya Vishyamana Partha. Let's see this. Where does it come? It's a very famous verse. Yeah. Maya Vishyamano Imam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Pariyopetasti Me Yukta Tamo Mataha. 12.2. Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered to be the most perfect. Arjuna is asking whether, a personalist, impersonalist. So you see this first line exactly saying, Mai avishya mana yema. Mam here is Krishna. So that's exactly this verse. Mai avishya mana Kṛṣṇam. So completely absorbed, total absorption the gopis had. Unto whom? Unto the Supreme Lord. And those who have that, achiram mam upayatha. Very soon they will get that. Achiram. Jaldi unko Bhagwan prapt honge. Anu smarantyo mam Nityaṁ. Those who are always, or Nitya basically means eternal 24/7, but for sadhakas we can say regularly, the morning, afternoon, like Purushottam Masid is there. We should try to remember the Lord multiple times a day, even if it's simply like reciting a verse, offering a lamp, reading Gita, reading Bhagavatam, chanting, doing some service, doing charity, going to temple, etc. So what do? They are in totally absorption in Krishna, free from other engagement. Vimukta, ashesha vritti, material function. Basically, we can say which are not conducive. So if we want to get Krishna, what all we have to do? Absorption in Krishna, free from other engagement, non-conducive engagements. And remember Krishna, anusmaryan, smarantya. Then achirat, very soon, we will obtain the Supreme Lord. Nirantara namalo kar tulsi sevan achirat pave tava Kṛṣṇa charana. Nirantar नाम लो कर तुलसी सेवन achirat जल्दी ही पावे कृष्ण चरण भगवान के चरण प्राप्त होंगे. Yes, Sheetal Mataji, you want to read? 37.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Yes, Prabhuji. Can read. Ya maya kridata ratriam vane asmin vraja astita alabdha rasaha kalyano mapur madvirya chintaya. Translation by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Although some gopis had to remain in the cowherd village and so could not join the rasa dance to sport with me at night in the forest, they were nonetheless fortunate. Indeed, they attained me by thinking of my potent pastimes. Hare Krishna. So the gopis are always thinking about Krishna, and during the rasa dance it seems like some gopis could not join, and since they were always thinking about him through the pastimes, they were able to attend Sri Krishna. Please add or correct. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Very well. Thank you so much, Mataji. So somehow they were forcibly kept back in their homes by their husbands, etc. Although they wanted to die because their desires could not be fulfilled, spiritual desires, because they experienced great pain in separation from me, still they were very fortunate. Kalyana. Kalyan means fortunate. Thus, remaining alive, they attain me by remembering the rasa dance and other pastimes of me. So sometimes we see this happening in, like someone has great desire to go to, let's say, Sadhu Sangha. Great desire to go to Vrindavan Dham, Ayodhya Dham, Mayapur Dham, Jagannath Puri Dham, etc. But their health does not allow. Sometimes finances does not allow. Sometimes husband, wife, children, circumstances don't allow. Sometimes geopolitical situations, visa, wars doesn't allow. It happens to all of us in some capacity. But if we are constantly, meditating upon that, and trying to absorb, this katha must be going on, this kirtan must be going on, devotees, if I was there, I would get chance to serve devotees. If I was there, I would be hearing live face to face the katha by so and so devotee. Let me at least hear the YouTube. Let me take good notes. Let me try to see what they're saying. On the other hand, someone has gone to the yatra, but sometimes, or gone to sadhu sangha, but they may not be able to attend the class, right? So who gets more benefit? Who gets more benefit? Those who are really remembrance, Krishna consciousness, smarta, smaran, shravan, kirtan, especially these days can happen through online medium also. Of course, I'm not saying we should not desire to go, that's not the point, but sometimes situations may arise that we may desire but still may not be able to go. That's the point here. The some gopis wanted, really wanted to be with Krishna, but there were extraordinary circumstances beyond their control. Yet they got the full rasa also. We are where our mind is. So it's mentioned, they remaining alive attain me, remembering the rasa dance and other pastimes. In other words, I appeared them directly before them in their homes in Vraja and enjoyed the pastimes with them during that night. So Krishna appeared. If one is remembering and thinking of Krishna, Krishna appeared right before them. After that night, on other nights, they entered the rasa dance on the banks of the Yamuna. Such beautiful, thoughtful verses and very deep. Any comments, thoughts, questions? Okay, we'll then pause here. Granthra Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Purana ki jai, Jagadguru Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Samved Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Pasandubhya evacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo. Thank you, Hari Bol.